see now. Anyway, I was still saying, if you're seeing me here for the first time, my name is Rivonia. I'm a digital marketer. When you're seeing me here, the reason why you are seeing me on your screen right now, it is because I'm a digital marketer. I am promoting the Legacy Builders program. I am here to share how ordinary people are making an income online. So please note, I'm live on 2 platforms. So please do not feel like you are being ignored. Do not feel like there's something wrong with my eye contact. I will try to balance both audience. I usually do that. I want to try and balance both audiences so that no one feels ignored, right? So I'll be on both platforms. So we are talking digital marketing. We are talking how ordinary people are making an income online. Lily, what is Lily saying? Which other platform are you on? I'm also live on YouTube. Yes, on YouTube. So right now, as we speak, I'm live on 2 platforms. I'm live here on TikTok and also on YouTube. So hence, you'll see my eye contact going, in different directions, just to make sure I cater for both audiences and I don't miss any question from both platforms. Thank you so much, Lily. I really appreciate it. So now, okay, let's get right onto it. I'm sharing an opportunity where ordinary people are making an income online around their current commitments local. So you don't have to quit anything that you're already doing. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to quit your studies if you're at school. You don't have to quit anything. You literally can start an online business. You actually get the authority to start an online business. You get a license to start an online business around your current commitments. I always say this, I will never advocate for anyone to quit their job unless they've got issues at their job. So that is why I did not quit my job. For the first time in my life, the job that I'm doing right now, I actually love it. For the first time in my life, like honestly, it's not my first job, it's not my second or third. I've worked, I've been around, but it's been problem after problem, stress after stress, bad environment after bad environment. But this time, God has blessed me with a peaceful environment. That is why I will never advocate for anyone to quit their job unless if they really have issues. You see, so this kind of business that I'm talking about, it's a business that is compatible with any kind of a lifestyle. What do I mean by that? I mean, whether you're a busy parent or your life, is relaxed and chilled, or you are that one like me who wakes up in the morning, run around, do drop-offs, then off to work, and then off to wherever, if you are that kind of a person, you also have an opportunity to earn an income online. It's not for specific people, it's not for special people, it's not for certain type of individuals. I know for the longest time in our lives, we were brought up to think it's actually for special people. Like, that's what I thought. I don't know what you thought. Maybe that's also, maybe you share the same sentiments. I don't know. Or maybe you had a different experience. Um, I'm not sure. But uh, let's see. So, sorry about that. I just needed to make sure that I quickly connect the relevant people. Sometimes I would forget, to also share, because sharing my life also is important. It's part of what I do. I need to reach out so that the people that are following me, they get to know that Rivonia is live and they can also hop on to learn. Ne? So for the longest time, I know people have thought making money online was for what? Celebrities. Making money online was for certain individuals, or you needed to have certain qualifications, and. But things have changed. The world has evolved so much, to such an extent that it is not for special people. It is not for specific people. That is why you don't even need what? You don't even need to have any qualifications. Oh no, my network. Okay, let me just do this. Let's stick to data. Let's see what happens. Okay, YouTube, I see we are still fine. I'm just going to sort out TikTok and let's see how it goes. So it is not for specific people. We are no longer living in those days where only certain people could do certain things. Right now, we all have the same cell phones, not same as in make and model, but I'm talking about the type. We all have smartphones. Our smartphones are connected to the internet. We all have time. So all of us have access to the same resources. We can actually utilize the same resources for the same outcome. That is why I always wonder, why would anyone who has a smartphone not earn an income online when all of us who have smartphones are earning an income online? Like, I always struggle with that. I always ask myself, is it because this person has not found out about the business, or is it because this person just doesn't care, or they are okay financially? Do you understand? Okay, my network. Why does it keep on saying it's unstable? Okay, I hope this time it will be better. So, you don't have to have any special qualifications for you to run an online business. You don't have to have any certain kind of experience for you to do an online business. All you need is to do what? All you need is that smartphone. I mean, the smartphone is already on your hands. You already have it with you. You're already doing this and that with your smartphone. Now, why would it be a challenge for you to earn an income? And I'm not saying try to figure it out on your own. I'm not saying try to make up something. I'm saying around your current commitments, this is what you can do. And you can learn these things. Someone like me, I was not necessarily born like this. I was not necessarily born like as a digital marketer. I did not have digital marketing skills. These are things that I learned. These are things that I told myself that, you know what, I'm going to learn this. If people are doing this, why should I not? That was the main thing for me, to say, if everyone is doing this, if people are learning the skills, why should I not learn the skills? Do you understand? So that is why at the end of the day, I made sure that I come onto the space, I get the right tools, because coming on social media alone does not guarantee you an income. Not nice, ne? But it's the truth. And let me say it again, because it's the truth. Just because you are on social media, just because you have a smartphone, just because you have time, it does not entitle you to earning an income online. It doesn't. It doesn't. You start getting the leverage to earn an income online when you start doing when you start learning the skills, when you start implementing what you are learning. Then we talk about you earning an income online. Let me tell you, I don't want to say it's difficult, because it's not. All that you do is to implement what you're learning in the program. So when I decided that I wanted to start this online business, I did not just watch TV and wake up being a digital marketer. No, I learned the skills. I got myself an e-learning program, which is the one that I'm still learning from even today. This e-learning program equips you, it equips me, and it will equip you to learn how you can earn an income online. It is not magic. Let me tell you, it is not magic. Anyone can do this. Like I said, around your current commitments, you don't even need to quit what you're already doing. You don't even need to stop what you are already doing. All you need to do is to commit at least 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis. What you really need to do is to do what? Is to commit 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis, is to actually implement what you are learning on the program. There are too many people, and even the founder said this the other day, that a lot of people think just because they've purchased the program, then they are entitled to earn. Let us help you. Let me help you, my friend. Just because you have purchased the program, it does not entitle you to earning. But if you're going to purchase the program, you're going to learn and implement the skills, then we can talk about you earning. That's important. That is when now we can talk about you earning an income online. How did I get started? Maybe let me move on to that. How did I get started? How did I start with this business? I became aware of this business from the Blue app. People were discussing how to earn money, people were responding, and the majority of people were saying digital marketing, digital marketing. And for me, okay, I think I'm going to change the SIM card. I don't know what's wrong with my SIM card. Even yesterday, it was giving me the runaround. Sorry, YouTube, I'm with you now. I'm just sorting out my connection here for TikTok. Even yesterday, it was literally giving me the runaround. I don't know what's wrong. And I don't expect to have network challenges when I'm using data. I can only expect that when I'm using Wi-Fi. Yeah? Anyway, let's proceed. So we are talking about how you can earn an income online. We're talking about how you can start making your own money online. You can become your own boss. You become the CEO of your own business. You decide what to do at what time. All you're going to be doing is going to be relying on a what? On a fully automated system. Now, people are busy. People don't have time, you don't have time to be sitting on the phone. But of course, I know there are people who sit on their phones throughout the day. But those that are busy, they will not have time to do that. People want a business that will work on a fully automated system. And that's exactly what I'm presenting you with. I'm presenting you with an opportunity to run your business automatically, meaning your business will be running in the background for you whilst you focus on other things, whilst you continue with parenting, whilst you continue with parenting, whilst you continue with your job, whilst you continue with your studies. If you're a student like me, whatever it is that you are doing on a daily basis, you are able to continue with all of that around this business. This business was meant for busy lifestyles, let me tell you. And obviously, if it can fit into a busy schedule, if it can fit into a busy lifestyle, what more with a lifestyle that's not busy? Do you understand? Then definitely, even if you don't have a busy lifestyle, you will definitely see the success, right? So let's proceed. Where's that thing? I might just quickly get this. So please, if you do have questions, don't wait for me to finish. Keep them coming, keep them rolling. I'll be taking questions on both platforms. Ne? Whether YouTube, you've got questions you want to ask, please feel free to ask those questions as I proceed. I don't want you waiting until I get to the end, because you never know how am I gonna exit this live. Sometimes I can exit by force because of what? Because of my battery being low. Sometimes I can exit because of I don't know, a call or whatever. So just for you to be safe, make sure you do what? Make sure that at the end of the day, I want this one. Okay, this one is not working. Let's try this one. Nope. This one. Nope. Okay. So, pardon me, guys. So you are going to be a digital marketer. You're going to be deciding for yourself. Sorry about that. I got distracted a little bit. With this on TikTok will be sending you notifications of this, notifications of that, and then you look at it, you're like, okay, what do you want me to do now? I'm live, can't you tell me this? Before I go live, you see now I'm struggling to even do this thing that they're saying that I must do. Oh, Osiam, let me just try it and see. If I win, I win. If I don't, then it's fine. Okay, what do I even use this thing for? Double pointer. What is that? Okay, all right, whatever it is, it's fine. Let's get double points. Okay, I don't even know what that is. So you are going to be learning the skills of how to earn an income online. I said to you, this is for everyone. Ne? This is for everyone. It's not for specific people. It's not for special people. I was not special in any way. I still am not. The funny thing, I still am not special. I still don't have any qualifications or anything of that sort. None whatsoever. I still don't have. But because I have this program, I am doing what? I am benefiting from it. I am enjoying the 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 sense of being a digital marketer. Hi, Eggy. Good to see you, my sis. So that is what I'm talking about. You are going to be learning the skills of how to earn an income without any experience, without any without any skills, without any qualification, none whatsoever. I came as a complete beginner. When I tell people even today, they find it very hard to believe. They think, Rivonia, you are lying. You've been doing this thing for a while. Let me tell you, YouTube. Let me tell you, TikTok. I am not, I never had a background. I have never been to anywhere where I learned digital skills. Good to see you, sis. Thank you. I didn't learn any digital skills from anywhere. As a matter of fact, I was not even a social media person. The only social media that I knew, it was the green app. There, yes, I was active. On the blue app, I would just get in to read what other people are posting. I was not even interacting with anyone's post. Now, when you come to this one right here, it was even worse. I was not good with this one. Do you understand? I was not good. Even here, YouTube, it was not my cup of tea. But look at me today. You'll be tempted. Oh, my connection, guys. But when you look at me today, you'll be tempted to think this girl has been doing this thing for a while. No, I learned from the program. That's why I'm saying do not underestimate the potential of this program. It will teach you skills that you never even knew you could have. It will teach you things that you never even knew existed. When I look at my videos today, when I look at what I know today, I can only say, you know what, I thank God for coming into contact with digital marketing, because otherwise, most of these things I wouldn't even know them. In my line of work, I don't deal with them. In my schooling, where I've been, I never dealt with them. But today, I am an online business owner because of this program. That is why I will always, whenever I get a chance, I will share about this, because it has changed my life. Let me tell you, the life that I get to live today, it has nothing to do with my pocket. It has nothing to do with my job. I struggled as a working mom. I was a working mom, but still we struggled. We still couldn't make ends meet. There was still a gap between income and expenses. And not because we were careless or anything, but because we had not found a way to supplement our income. But now that we have found a way to supplement our income, things are easier. Life is different. You know, you don't have to live your life according to someone's term, according to someone's calendar. Hey, it's January, we don't do this. Hey, it's December, we only do this. Hey, don't. It's dry season, we don't have that. No, we don't live that kind of a life anymore. We live life at our own terms. I always say this: the people who will always testify of the difference that digital marketing is making in my life will be my children, because they get to experience it firsthand. They get to experience how does it feel like to have a mom who's not grumpy because of debts. How does it feel like to have a mom who's not grumpy because she's broke? How does it feel to have a mom who's always joyous? How does it feel to have a mom who's able to provide for them? How does, my children will always be the perfect people to, to articulate how digital marketing has changed our lives. And I always say this: don't look at how I look. I'm going to say that again. My appearance should not even determine, or should not even tell you the level of success I'm having on this space. Trust me, my friend, my looks will deceive you, because I'm not all about that. Honestly, I've never been like that, and I don't intend to be anything of that sort. If I'm clean, then I'm okay. You see, as long as I'm presentable, then I'm fine. I'm not one to go above and beyond when it comes to, yeah, I'm not that kind of a person. So I told my friend the other day to say, if she was saying, no, how is it going? What have you experienced so far in digital marketing in terms of this one? She wants to see how much I've made and all of that. And she's like, because I thought I'll hear you saying you've bought a new car. Hey, don't. And I'm like, hey, my friend, you're going to wait for years and years. If you are going to measure my success on the digital space because of a car or anything, then you're going to wait for ages. Because for some of us, success is not a car. Some of us, success is being able to pay off your children's school fees the whole year in advance. Some of us, it is being able to settle your university fees for your child, in advance. That's success. So our level of success is not to say, hello, digital freshie, good to see you here, thank you for hopping on. So for some of us, success is not the same. For someone, success is being able to take care of their parents. For someone, success is being able to take care of their relatives. For some, it is being able to take care of the people around you. For me, my first point of reference is my children. If they are sorted, then I'm okay. Do you understand? So I always say this: do not look at how much someone is making before you can make a decision to start your business. In any case, their journey is their journey, your journey is your journey. Do not try to compare. If there's one thing that will bring you to a complete stop in your digital business, in your journey, in actual fact, in any business, not even only digital marketing, It is comparison. Don't compare yourself with someone. You don't know when they started, and you don't know what they do after the 2-hour workday. I always say this, now I know I only commit 2 hours because I've got other commitments. And I'm not going to compare myself with someone who's a stay-at-home mom. They've got more than 2 hours. They can go beyond and above for their business. I'm not going to compare myself with someone who actually spends 5 hours, 10 hours for their business, because they are able to, they have the time. You see, so if there's one thing that will deter you, if there's one thing that will demotivate you, in fact, is comparing yourself with people. Never do that. Anywhere, whether it's at your workplace, I would hear people even at work saying, hi, me and so, we earn the same amount, but what she has, and I'm like, what level of witchcraft is that? Because you don't know. Maybe that person is a trust fund child. Maybe that person, their life is funded by a trust fund that their parents left them. Maybe that person got a lotto. You can never compare yourself. Even if you're earning the same amount with them, you don't know what other responsibilities do they have. Maybe they've got a fully funded life. Maybe their families are taking care of them. They only spend their money on what they want. And then yet when your salary must take care of you, your children, your parents, your uncle, and all of those things. So you see, comparison will never get you anywhere. I'm struggling with network since yesterday. I don't know whether it's my phone or what, but I think I'll try to reboot it today, because it keeps on giving me the red light to say bad connection or whatever. So if you do struggle to hear me, or if there's any glitches, please do let me know so that I can try to swap around between Wi-Fi and data. Maybe it will help. You are clear. Oh, okay. So this red light is misleading me, because all this time it keeps on flicking. Connection. Okay, thank you so much, sisters, for telling me that. So the business that I'm talking about a business that is going to save you time, but you still earn more. That is exactly what brought me here to this business. I came running here because of that fact, that you work less but you still earn more. I was hearing about that for the first time. Let me tell you, even in my professional life, even in my professional sphere, I've never found an opportunity that was saying you work less but you earn more. All my life, it's either you work harder if you want to earn more, or you work less. If you want time, you work less, and then you do what? And then you will earn less. Your income is always acquainted, or is always aligned to the amount of time that you spend in it. That's what it has always been. It has always been. You are paid according to the hours that you put in your workplace. You get to exchange what? Time for money. But in this business, that's when I started hearing that, girl, you actually can work less and earn more. And I was like, what kind of a concept is this? Definitely I'm in. Sign me up. One thing about me, I knew I wanted to do this business from the very beginning. I knew it. I have a network marketing background, so I knew how much I struggled in network marketing. I'm not one to build and don't hey, you must all those network marketing terms. You must build a team. You must balance your right and your left leg. You must convince them to buy stock, because if they don't buy stock, then you don't get paid. All of those things. It was just too much labor for me, hard labor for that matter. So I did not succeed in those things, not because I was lazy, not because there was something wrong with the product, no, but because I'm not a recruiter. Those businesses you usually win if you are good in recruiting. So that is why for me it was a no. But when I heard here that there's no recruiting, I came running, because I want something that I can do, spend less time, like 2 hours, and then still earn more. I mean, my minimum product gives me about 1.7, 1.8. And where I was spending the entire 24 hours on my phone, like, I did not even want to miss a call. There, my highest product was only 300. Can you imagine? Can you see the difference? Do you understand why I came running here? Because it made more sense for me. Work 2 hours and earn a minimum of 1.8. That made sense for me than working throughout 8 hours and whatnot, and you're making even less. So if you are that kind of person who wants calm, if there's one thing about me, I just want calm. I just want peace. I don't want the run around. Hey, we are going for a street challenge this week. Hey, bring your t-shirts. We are going for a door-to-door campaign. No. I did that because I needed an income, but that's not me. It's not. I want calm. I want peace. You see, today on a Friday like this, after doing whatever it is that I was doing the whole week, I decided to come on a live. You see, this is the kind of life that I want. I want to live life at my own terms, at my own pace. I should not have to ask someone, hey, today I'm not able to go live. Hey, today I'm busy. No, I should be able to decide for myself that, okay, today I've got a lot on my plate. I need to do this and this. I will not go live at 4:30. I'll go live at 5:30, or I'll go live at 10. It should be up to me. What is it that I do? That's the freedom that comes with this business. This business gives you the freedom to choose the kind of life that you want. I mean, you are a CEO when you come here. You get rid of the employee mindset. I've been an employee for the longest time. But when you come here, you learn how you actually view yourself. You start to think like a CEO. You start to understand how important is it for you to show up for your business. You start to learn all of those things. And I'm going to say this again. These are not concepts that I thought of. These are not concepts that I dreamt of. These are things that I learned in the program. That is why I said when I was still starting, you will benefit from the program in two ways. It will give you a source of income, and it will give you a source of skills and knowledge. So every skill set that you need, it is found in the program. Whether you want to learn tech, in the program, whether you want to learn you want some mindset and mindset coaching, in the program, whether you want motivation or inspiration or whatever you call it, in the program, whether you want to learn how to market your program online, in the program. So there's nothing that you need to succeed in this business that you need to get elsewhere. Everything that is necessary for you to succeed in this business, it's right inside the program. And it's a thing that I struggled with for a while, because I'm like, okay, so this program is giving me skills, it's giving me a source of income, it's giving me a fully automated system, I get the website and all, and for what? Just for me to come and learn and earn? Like, it's amazing. It was just mind-blowing. I still am mind blown even today, because it gives, hey Brie, thank you for hopping on, because it gives me that latitude. It gives me that latitude. And I always say, I'm super grateful. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose, my queen. I appreciate it. I'm super grateful, because I would have never seen this life that I'm living today. I would have never seen it. My friend, today it's the what? What day is it today? The 23rd. My friend, today it would be dry in my house. Before digital marketing, it would be complete dryness, because I would get paid on the 25th, It was just complete dryness. Being January like this, it was just gonna, But ever since I came into digital marketing, I was telling my mom the other day that, January these days is fake. This January is fake. And my mom was laughing. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's no longer dry. It's no longer, like, I'm no longer broke. I'm no longer dry. I no longer say, hey, it's January. Hey, it's January. This January is fake. It's just fake. It just keeps on getting fake. And it's not because the January is fake. Who's calling me now? Let's see. Okay, maybe I might need to take this. Hello? Hi. Sorry? Oh, okay. I'm busy right now. I'm in a meeting. Can we talk tomorrow morning? Thank you. Bye. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. I needed to take that call. I really apologize. I needed to take that call. So it's actually the delivery guy outside. So yeah, I could see that the number it's saying. That's why I needed to check first. So I could see the number it's saying it's the delivery people. Kuna munhu wa delivery. Sorry about that. So I was telling my mom, and why is it fake? Why does it feel fake? Because I'm no longer as broke as I used to be. I no longer, I am no longer that parent who stresses about school fees, who stresses about stationaries, who stresses about school uniforms. No, because digital marketing has changed my life. Digital marketing has taught me skills of how to earn. The biggest thing that you need to take out of this, I know people think digital marketing and they close their eyes. They see digital marketing and they automatically assume it's hard, it's difficult to understand. No, open your ears and listen to this. Digital marketing just simply means you are learning skills of how to promote anything online. And if you are like me, you don't have a business, you don't have a product, you don't have a system, you don't have anything, it means you are also welcome, because you are going to get a program which will be your product to resell. You are also going to get what? You are going to get systems that you're going to utilize. So you get all of these things in one. It is not for people only who already have businesses, no. But because our business, the skills that you learn in here, they are transferable, you are able to do what? You are able to do that also. So anyone who has a business anywhere, they are able to do what? To take these skills that they are learning in my program and implement them in their other business and still be able to see success. That's how cool and amazing my product is. So you're not going to be chained to just promoting this digital product. No, we actually teach you how to create your own digital product. We actually teach you how to do the pricing, how to do the branding for your own digital product, so that you add and top up multiple streams of incomes for yourself. You learn how you can build passive income for yourself. Now, as I am nearing the end of my life, what is important for you to understand is that there's no recruiting here. You learn what we call attraction marketing skills. So you don't have to recruit. I absolutely love the fact that I don't have to recruit anymore. So you're going to learn attraction marketing. That's why you'll hear me saying there's no recruiting. Number two, there is no restocking. Why is there no restocking if I'll be reselling? There's no restocking because this is a digital product. It's a digital product that you're going to be what? To be promoting. Ne? So even if you promote it to as many people as you want, as many times as you want, you make sales and all, you'll still have it because it's digital. It does not finish, it does not expire, you will not even lose it. I mean, even if you lose your phone, you still have your digital product. I always give this simple example. I lost my phone in 2024 December. I lost my phone, but that did not stop me from making a sale. You know why? Because my business is fully automated. My business runs in the background for me. I come onto these platforms to show up for just 2 hours, create my pieces of content, learn from my program, respond to CTAs, and the copying and pasting of free ads. But at the end of the day, I do that 2 hours. The system runs for the rest of the 24 hours. So even during that December when I did not have my phone, when I logged into my emails from my husband's phone, I saw how congratulations, you made a sale, and I'm like, what? So this is what they mean when they say the business is fully automated, because it runs in the background. You'll still be able to get the sales. You'll still be, even if you don't have your gadgets, you see. So you don't restock. It doesn't get finished. And there is no middleman. That is important. A lot of people rely on suppliers from China, suppliers from wherever for their businesses to run, right? But with this one, it's a digital business where you don't rely on any middleman. You become the supplier. Once you get hold of the program, you are the literal supplier of your customers. When they want something, you do immediate delivery. How cool and amazing is that? I'm sure people will definitely want to do business with someone who delivers immediately. That's what you get here. You are able to send it to them right there and there. Exchange goods for cash. They send the money, you send the program. That's it. Immediately, because you don't rely on a middleman. You run your own business. So another important fact is that it's fully automated. Like I said, you don't have to be sitting on your phone day and night. Guys, I used to do that. Hey, when I was in the network marketing space, I could not afford to have my phone off. I could not afford not to have it around me, not to have internet. I would always stress because I don't want to miss a customer, because if they contact me, they can't get hold of me, they move on to the next person. But right now, my business is fully automated, whether I'm there or not. Some the battery is low, so it's about to go off. That's why I'm getting the notifications. So if you've got questions on YouTube, please type your questions. I'm on 10% on this gadget, so it will go off at any time. If you do have questions, quickly type them. Let me answer your questions before you leave, before we get disconnected, rather. Let me put it like that. So now, even here on TikTok, if you've got questions, please don't wait until I get to the end. Keep them coming so that I can be answering your questions. Now, there's no restocking, no recruiting, no middlemen, and there are no monthly fees. That is also important. A lot of businesses struggle because you find that they are not making enough to cater for themselves and the expenses that they have. And as a result, people fail in businesses. But here, you don't pay any monthly chomu, you don't pay any monthly nothing. You see, there's no monthly expense that you have to pay. You don't pay workers, you don't pay cleaners, you don't pay rentals, you don't pay electricity and water for your business to run. No. You are using the very same gadget that you were going to use to socialize. So there's no extra expense. The expenses that you have is what you ordinarily would have. Excuse me. The expenses that you have, it's what you would ordinarily have even if you were not running an online business. You would need to charge your phone, right? You would still need to purchase airtime or data or Wi-Fi or whatever. So it's not an expense directly linked to the business. It's something that you already had. So you see, that is also important. Now, another amazing thing about my business is that you make 100% profit. Like, wouldn't want to make 100% profit? Even if I can call my 5-year-old now and ask him between 100, let me tell you, even if he does not know what is a profit, if I will say between 100% profit and 40% profit, which one do you want? He'll definitely go for the 100. Why would you want anything less than 100? And it is because, like I said, you become the supplier. So anyone who's purchasing, they are purchasing directly from you. Meaning whatever that they want to utilize to purchase, it's coming straight to you. You keep every rand you make, you keep every dollar you make, you keep every income you make. You don't share it with me as the person who introduced you to the business. You don't share it with Michelle as the founder of the program. Not at all. It becomes yours. So you decide what it is that you want to do with it. Do you understand? That is the most amazing thing. You decide for yourself what is it that you want to do. Whether you want to, I don't know, spend it, or you want to blow it, or you want to put it in another business, or whatever, it is literally up to you. Or you want to spoil your children, because they did not make noise when you were busy with your live sessions and stuff. You do that. That's what I actually do. That's why I'm giving you that kind of an example. That's what I usually do with myself. So before I can actually do something tangible with it, I just spoil them. And I'm like, guys, this is your reward. You've been supportive. You've been engaging for me on TikTok. You've been, so that they also see the value of what this business is. You see. So how does one get started? Ne? I'm doing this also for the sake of YouTube before they leave here, before we are rudely interrupted by the battery. How do you get started? Or what do you need to get started? You need a smartphone that's connected to the internet. You need time, which is 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis. And of course, you need the program. So where you are today, what's stopping you from earning an income online is the lack of the program. Because anyway, you already have a phone, internet connection, you already have time. The only thing that's stopping you from earning right now is the program. It's because you don't have it. But the moment you get hold of the program, you now have the skills. You now have the platform. You have the tools to actually earn an income for yourself on the online space. That is why I come here to give you access to this program that has helped to equip me, that has helped to actually boost my financials. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You want to see a change in your life. I said this the other day. This year, we are not going to clap hands for wishers. Let me tell you, success does not come to wishers. Success does not come to those who just sit and hope for a better 2026. No, even this year, success, oh, that's a nice car. Sorry about that. This year success will come to the ones that are putting in the effort. Success comes to the action takers. You know, if there's one thing, one person who's entitled to success in this world is an action taker. Anyone who is taking action, they are entitled to success according to me, because they've taken a step in the right direction. They are following the process. They are putting action to their words and their faith. Then whatever is left is between what? It's between them and God. But someone who sits in the house, cry, hey, there are no jobs, hey, the economy is bad, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You are living in the very same world, the very same country where people are actually making it. As bad as the economy is, there are people who are earning a decent income because they've learned the skills to make an income online. So rather than feeling sad, sorry for yourself, rather than engaging inside self pity parties, get up. Ask, what are people doing? Ask Rivonia, I see you're talking about making money. What is this about? What can I do? How can I get started? Ask such questions. Don't try to come up with a reason why you shouldn't start. Don't try to tell me, hey, I don't have money. My friend, we started without money. We started without money. I know a lot of people who started without money. I can give you a lot of testimonies. A friend of mine in this space, she started without money. How did she get started? She borrowed the money. You know those people who will give you money and they want it with interest? She borrowed from those people because she understood the vision. She could tell that, okay, here are my greener pastures. This is where God is leading me to. This is where my life is going to change. So she did make that once off lending, right? She borrowed. And her life was never the same. She says within the very first month, she was able to repay that person with interest. And then from there now, she's just enjoying profits. Do you understand? So not having money is not an excuse not to get started. I always say this. The fact that you don't have money now as we speak, it should actually be the one that's propelling you to get started. That should be your reason. That should be your motivation of actually wanting to start now. Because as we speak, you don't have money. Financial expert says if you think you are okay, you must at least have 3 times your income sitting in your bank account, doing nothing, idling, not even sitting, in fact, sleeping. You must have 3 times your income sleeping in your bank account. Do you understand? So if you don't have 3 times, whether it's your business profits or it's your salary, if you don't have 3 times of that amount sleeping in your bank account, then don't think you're okay financially, because you're not. And don't sit and relax. You know, people want to wait for the last minute. I don't know why. Start now before the pressure piles up. Start now before you have financial burdens and pressures. Before you start experiencing all of these things, start today. At least you'll do your business without any pressure. You'll do your business without any, you'll be doing it at your leisure. But imagine if you wait until you are fired from work, or if you wait until you are retrenched. Do you understand the type of pressure that you will have? You will want to make money now, like in this hour. That's when now you'll be putting us under pressure. Hey, Kanti, when am I going to make a sale? And it doesn't work like that. You come in, you put in the effort, you learn from the program, you implement, then you start seeing results. The learning and the implementation and the earning, they go hand in hand. So you just cannot want to divorce one process from the other. It doesn't work like that. You can't. You need to have all of the processes going together at the same time. Now, I always say this, our journeys are not the same. But if we are all implementing, if we are all learning, if we are all putting in the time, then we are all going to make it. There's absolutely no reason why we should all be putting in the same effort and others make it and others don't. Know. You are not a special case, Mus. So why should the program work for everybody else except for you? You are not that unique. I'm saying that with like the most sincere heart. Yes, I know we are all unique. I know we are all of that, right? You see, when an old person is bored and they come here and talk nonsense, it's irritating. Old men, please go play somewhere else. People can get bored, I'm telling you. And this is why people are broke, by the way. People think phone and internet is for fun or entertainment only. And look at the age of this person, the person that's doing all of this. At their age, they still have not figured out that you can actually make an income online. That same data that is using to talk nothings like this, they are using it to talk nothings like this instead of doing what? Instead of making themselves an income. And Jay, certainly sure, this person will not even be able to afford a person that they're saying they want what they want to marry and what not. It's crazy, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Any questions anyway, before I hop off of here? Any questions? Anyone with a question? I want to take your questions and then I'll be wrapping up. I know my people will be calling me soon to open the gates to do what they are not here, but they are finishing at 5:30. Any questions? YouTube, any questions? At least the battery lasted us until this time, so I'm grateful for that. TikTok, we good. I fully charged my phone before I came here. So do you have perhaps any questions that you'd like to ask? If you are still wondering how you can make an income for yourself on the online space, it's simple. Follow me. Number one, you follow me. Number two, there's a link to my online store right there. You're going to tap on my picture twice, ne? One, and then it pops up at the bottom of your screen. You tap the picture again. That is how it will take you to my profile. When you are on my profile, you're going to see my names, my number. It's the same here. You're going to see the link to my online store, my professional email, and all of that. Focus on the link to my online store. And let me tell you why I say that. It is important for you to focus on my online store because that's where you're going to see everything that I was talking about here. So even those that are just coming on now, they missed, like everything that I was talking about, but they can still learn how to make an income online by doing what? By checking on my online store, dailypayadvocate.com. If you can take that and type it in your search engine or just click it from my profile, it's a clickable link. It will take you to the programs. It will take you inside my website where you will see what is this business about, how to get started, what do you need to get started, how much are the programs, what are the benefits of the programs, what are the payment options available, all of those things. They're in my website. That's why I said my business is fully automated. I don't have to be there for someone to actually purchase from me. I don't. I can get out of this live now, switch off my phone, and then my business will still run in the background. That's the type of business that I'm operating in now. Unlike in the past where I had to always have my phone on my hand, I had to always go around with a power bank, Jay, because I did not have a fully automated system, I just couldn't afford to miss. But right now, things have changed. This is a digital business. It works around my life. It's so fully automated to such an extent that I can be sleeping and still make a sale. I can be at work and still make a sale. I can be traveling and still make a sale. Hi, Nima. Thank you for hopping on, sisters. Good to see you here. So that is that. Anyone who would like to learn more, my website is right there. You tap on my picture twice, or you can take a screenshot of this number. Let's communicate on the other side. You can also DM me right here. What's important when you are DMing me, make sure that you follow me first. Why am I saying follow me first? There are fake accounts out there. If you're just going to manually search for my name, more than one account will pop up and you will struggle to differentiate which one is the true Rivonia and which one is the fake one. So that's why I always encourage you, follow me when I'm live, because fake accounts, they don't go live. But once you see me live, you know it's the original account. So you need to do what? Follow me when I'm live. Then even when you're inboxing, you are sure you are inboxing the relevant Rivonia, the original one, not the fake one. Am I making sense? Does it make sense, YouTube? Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense, ne? There is that call that I was waiting for. Oh. Oh my word. Let's see. I want to see if I can talk to them whilst I'm live like this. Baby kambe te endla njhani usuka kwalano u landza masiku le kumbe ni mi endlela separate ni endlela wena va lavo mbuya then na masiku separate. There is that call that I was waiting for. I did already say that my people will be done at 5:30, so they are done and they are busy calling. So before I leave you here, let me see. I did not miss anyone's questions. YouTube as well. I hope I did not miss any of your questions. Let's see. Okay. I've answered this one. I've answered this one. I've answered this one. Okay, yeah. So I've answered all the questions on YouTube. TikTok, do you have any other questions that you want to ask before I hop off of here? Let's see. Okay, I've answered all of these. I have answered all of these. Yeah, I've answered all your questions. Let me know. Do you have any other ones that you'd like me to answer? Otherwise, anyone can learn digital marketing skills. Anyone can become a digital marketer. Anyone can learn how to earn an income online. All you need is the program. So to get access to my e-learning program, the program that's going to teach you skills of how to earn this income online, the income that I've been talking about, it's simple. You tap on the link on my bio, key in your details, follow the prompts, and let me help you get started, right? Let me help you get started. Okay, let me take this call. Sorry, guys. Just a sec. Wa vona message na message ni ri mi requestela mi landza lavayani ku sungula kumbe n'we mavuya ni endla ta separate na endla ta separate. Oh, sharp. U va byela na u va chekile vo ku va ready. Guys, I'm between calls. I really apologize. YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being such an amazing audience. I really appreciate your time. See you again tomorrow. I'll definitely go live again tomorrow, and I'll definitely try to be live on both platforms. Thank you. Have a beautiful Friday. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, YouTube. I'm going to end my live on this site and wrap up on TikTok. Thank you, YouTube. Bye. See you tomorrow.